Welcome, young Garret. In the nearby rooms, I will instruct you in the various skills you will need to survive. Please stay in the entrance area to each room while I explain the room's purpose. When you are ready to begin your lessons, proceed down this hallway to the first room.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back, and this game is Thief. And as the name would indicate, this game is all about thieving. Gameplay is pretty good. Combat's doable. It's manageable. You can deal with it if you want to. The story's pretty shit. Pretty forgettable. But the mechanics of this game, in my opinion, are fantastic.
You must learn how to move unseen. Stay in the shadows. Avoid the light. The indicator on your screen will tell you how visible you are. Try to reach the top of the platform without being seen.
Well done. I did not see you approach.
Open this door to continue. When the door is near the center of your screen, it will light up, indicating that it is selected. To manipulate selected doors and other objects, use them. Good. Proceed down this corridor for your next test.
Now, Thief, again, like I said, it's all about thieving, it's all about stealing, it's all about money. Now, the thing is, the sneaking in this game, because like I said, the combat's pretty bad. It's manageable and you can deal with it if you really want to. But sneaking is where this game really shines. You have a light gem at the bottom of your screen, so you can always know how dark it is, exactly where you are, how visible you are, and also if you listen to your footsteps, that's how loud you are, and that's how easily the enemies are going to be able to actually tell where you are, and they're going to react. The enemies in this game are very reactive and will come looking for your ass if you're not careful.
Now you must learn to move quietly. Some surfaces are louder than others when walked upon, and moving quickly makes more noise than moving slowly. Listen to your own footsteps to hear how much noise you are making. The instructor will have his back turned. You must get to the top of the platform without being heard.
Like I said, yeah, you gotta listen. You gotta listen, watch, and wait. And I'm just gonna do this as an example. I'm essentially wearing like tap dancing shoes.
I could hear that.
Try
See?
again. Remember,
See? Listen to
walk on
that.
quiet surfaces and move slowly.
Would you listen to that? I mean, come on. But yeah, that's pretty much the whole gist. You gotta watch where you're stepping. You gotta watch what's actually lit. Because look, right here, pretty damn visible. Where it looks shadowy, that's shadow. Like, it's harder to see me. So the enemies aren't gonna see me. The guardsmen, or whatever the hell is there, they aren't gonna see me until they get really up close. And this right here, that's not even that dark. Like, you can just look at it and be like, yeah, you could hide somewhere better than that.
Very good. I did not hear you traverse the room.
Beyond this door is a hallway that will lead you to your next task.
Another cool thing about this game is that, like, I'm wearing a headset right now, and the sound is, as far as I can tell, fully directional. If I'm looking at a guy, it gets loud. If he's behind me, it sounds like he's kind of behind me. And it's the same for, like, if he's to my left or to my right. And that, when an enemy is walking around, they also make noise. So guess what? If I'm hiding in the shadows and I don't know where an enemy is, yeah, it's actually really fucking tense. And believe me, I'm sure as I play and as I get through this game, you're gonna see exactly what I mean. Hell, even the first mission past the tutorial is just, it is not easy. This game is not easy in the slightest.
Now get your weapons. To pick up objects, select them by centering them on screen until they light up. Then use them. Choose your weapon now. Try readying your sword, and then your bow. You can always put them away again if you need your hands free. Now let's go out to the courtyard for some target practice. Ready your bow. Knock an arrow and draw back the string by holding down the attack button. Make sure you draw all the way back, or your shot will not have full power. Take aim, and when you are ready to shoot, release your attack. See if you can hit one of these targets. Good shot. Keep practicing if you wish. When you are ready to proceed, approach the training dummy and ready your sword.
I'm gonna see if I can hit that center target. Oh, I hit it. Close enough, right?
Swing at the target with the attack button. A quick tap will give you a slash. Move the tip of your sword to the left of the target for a left slash, and to the right of the target for a right slash. Hold the attack button down, then release for an overhead swing. Try both slashes and the overhead swing on the practice dummy. Good job. You're ready for a live opponent. To practice against your partner, enter the cobbled sparring area. Well done. Keep sparring if you wish. When you are done, leave the sparring area. That's enough sparring for today. Please walk over to the table. Would you care for some refreshment before we move on, young Garret? Please pick up all of the items on this table. Cycle through your inventory to see the objects you have in your pockets. Once an object is displayed, you may use it. Have something to eat if you wish. Then you may proceed. The next test is waiting on the other side of the metal door.
So yeah. Combat's okay. The only problem with the bow is that, honestly, it's only useful for making noise. Because, hey, if you hit... Hold on. Enemies will actually react to that sound. If you shoot it, like, behind them, they're gonna turn around and essentially say, "What was that?" and go look for it. Even though it was nothing but a bow. Other than that, there are different types of arrows, like water arrows, which are they're honestly the most useful thing in the entire goddamn game. You essentially just shoot them at a torch, they explode into water, and they douse the torch, essentially creating a small little area where you can just hide in the shadows. It's phenomenal. There are other types of arrows that I'm going to talk about later, but honestly, if you're fighting in this game, you did something wrong. And the funny part is that they're not showing us is that there's another weapon that it's called the blackjack, and literally it's just a blunt like weapon. And you literally just walk up, you sneak up behind guys, and then this only works if you're actually like if the enemy doesn't know that you're there. And you can literally just whack him on the back of the head and knock him out. I've literally made like piles of 5 bodies. 5 unconscious bastards that so happened to walk right by where I was sneaking. Who knew? I was hiding right there, sneaked out, bop, done. Easiest way to take out any enemy in the game. Well, let me rephrase that. Any human enemy in the game. You'll see what I mean in the second level. Believe me, you'll see.
The door is locked, but the key from the table will open it. To unlock the door, select the key in your inventory. Center the door on screen until it lights up. Then use the key on the door. Good. Now head down this hallway to get to your next test. Now you will learn new movement skills. First, climb the rope by jumping onto it.
Just a heads up, I'm just going to sprint through this, so give me a second.
Move while looking up or down to climb up or down the rope. Turn to change your facing. If you jump again, you will release the rope. Now climb the rope to get to the top of the platform. Well done. Run and jump across the gap to the other side of the street. Good jump. This obstacle is easy to climb if you know how.
The keepers were
First,
training
move
me to
close
be
to the
one of
wall.
them.
Next,
But I
jump to
found
grab the
other
edge of the
uses
wall
for
and pull
those
yourself
skills.
up. Good job. I am most pleased with your progress. You have passed the last test.